Welcome back. The Viva Las Vegas Rockabilly Weekend, who is sponsoring this segment, is happening this weekend at the Orleans. Music, cars, fashion, and food. You're going to find it all. And I stopped by earlier for a sneak peek. Welcome to Viva Las Vegas. Welcome to the world's largest Rockabilly Festival. Now, the man behind it all, this is Tom. Tom, thanks for having us. My first question is, what is Rockabilly?
Rockabilly originally was a form of 50s music which was just before rock and roll, with people like Elvis, Carl Perkins, Jerry Lee Lewis, people like that. But now it's so much more, it's become used as a term for all types of 50s music and things associated with that scene.
I love it, and that's what we're celebrating this weekend. It's a huge festival. We're going to walk here because there's so much going on happening right now at the Orleans. We've got cars, we'll get to them in a second, but talk about the music that's taking place this weekend.
It's all 50s style rock and roll, rockabilly, rhythm and blues, doo-wop, but it's mainly younger bands of today who are playing the music. And you have there's burlesque shows and fashion shows taking place? We've got burlesque shows. There's 6 performances of burlesque bingo. There's 3 performances of the burlesque showcase and the burlesque competition. We've got vendors who are selling everything connected to the scene. Everything we do here has to be connected to the late 50s, early 60s. As far as clothing too, because I see people walking around. It's open right now. I see people walking around that are kind of that rockabilly look going to them. Yeah. There's fashion shows and people can buy rockabilly clothes too. Yes, I mean, you don't have to be wearing 50 style clothes to come here, but majority of people do. And for a lot of people, this is their time once a year where they're really dressing up, and they've been buying clothes, searching for clothes all year just for this weekend. And the car show that's happening this weekend, it's one of the country's biggest car shows. You're gonna have over 500 cars, but there is a stipulation. I don't know if you've noticed when we're walking through and looking at these incredible vehicles, they all have a theme. What's the one stipulation with your cars? Every car has to be built before 1964, and it has to be period correct. So, because it fits that rockabilly feel. Yeah, so it's as a car would have been back then. So if someone goes and spends a fortune making it look with modern stuff on it, if we can't see it, it's okay, but basically the exterior has to look as it would have done then. Yeah, this one right here, I mean, we see the rockabilly, the old school look, but it definitely has kind of that modern feel to it. You can tell they restored and modified these seats. It's a gorgeous look to it. I mean, look at the octopus skull shifter. I don't know if they had that back in the 50s, but it kind of fits the vibe of the car. Yeah, it does. It fits the vibe of the car. And so it's not really strict, because there's a lot of expanding on what would have been done then. Kind of modernizing it too. Yes. Now, the car show, people come down and see the cars today, but a lot of the cars will be out on display tomorrow, Saturday afternoon, right? Saturday's a big day where we have the most cars. We've got the stage with a load of live bands playing, and over 100 vendors as well. So much going on here. And food. And food too. Yes. I'm gonna have to get my rockabilly shirt and come out here tomorrow afternoon. It's gonna be a great time. Great time. Tom, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thank you, Viva Las Vegas Rockabilly Weekend, for sponsoring this segment. Catch it, which actually started today. It runs through Sunday at the Orleans, and you can walk right up and get tickets, or if you like to, you can visit vivalasvegas.net. Las Vegas for now. We'll be right back.